Today, we're going to explore the tough journey of individuals who have been forced to flee their homes due to conflict, persecution, or other dangers. Imagine having to leave behind everything you know and love in search of safety and a better life.
It's not an easy journey, and for many refugees, the challenges don't end once they reach a new country. They encounter many obstacles in making a place for themselves and demonstrate great resilience in building new lives.
The term refugee refers to a person who has been forced to leave their home country due to a well-founded fear of persecution, conflict, or violence. Resettling in a new country can be really tough for refugees. First, they might feel confused and lost because the new culture is so different from what they're used to. Plus, not being able to speak the language makes it hard to talk to people or find a job. Many refugees have had past traumatic experiences in their home countries, and those memories can make it hard to feel safe and happy in their new home. There are lots of rules and paperwork they have to understand too, which can be really overwhelming as they are already under pressure due to being forced to leave their home.
Money can be tight, and finding a place to live that's affordable and safe is a big challenge. Sometimes, refugees feel lonely and left out because they don't know anyone and might face unfair treatment from others. It's also tricky for them to get the healthcare they need or have their education and skills recognized. And for many, being apart from family is really hard and makes everything even more difficult. So resettlement is a big journey with lots of obstacles, but with the support and understanding, refugees can build new lives and find hope for the future.
All of these hardships can have a significant impact on the refugees' well-being and sense of stability. They may experience feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression as they struggle to navigate unfamiliar surroundings and cope with the challenges they face. The trauma of their past experiences combined with the difficulties of resettlement can worsen mental health issues and make it hard for them to feel safe and secure in their new environment.
Also, the constant struggle to meet basic needs such as housing, healthcare, and employment can lead to feelings of hopelessness and despair. Social isolation and discrimination can further erode their sense of belongings and self-worth, leaving them feeling isolated and excluded. Overall, the total effect of these hardships can have a deep impact on refugees' mental health and emotional well-being, making it crucial for them to receive support and assistance as they rebuild their lives.
Resettlements is almost effective when it focuses on helping kids stop their old behaviors and start fresh, taking care of all their needs in a way that's just right for them. Through resettlements, the most at-risk refugees in these areas move to safe countries such as Canada, UK, or USA. They are given a chance to live permanently. One of the toughest things for refugees is to find a new country to live in. Right now, there are 32.5 million refugees worldwide, and it's really slow to find places for all of them. It could take 400 years to help them all find new homes. The Department of State and Department of Health and Human Services (ORR) Office of Refugee Resettlement, along with resettlement agencies and other partners at different government levels, work really hard to find and create places for refugees to live in. UN numbers show that mid-2022, a huge 103 million people were pushed out of their homes worldwide. About 37 million of them were refugees or asylum seekers. Surprisingly, 70% of these people who needed safety stayed close to their home countries in neighboring nations.
Here are some examples of organizations that help refugees. Number 1, ISNA Relief. Number 2, USCCB. Number 3, Asylum Access. Number 4, CARE. Number 5, Refugee Action.
Number 6, Refugee Council. Number 7, British Red Cross. Number 8, Ethiopian Community Development. Number 9, International Rescue Committee. Number 10, Lutheran Immigration and Refugee Service. Number 11, Save the Children.
Number 12, UNHCR. Number 13, Doctors Without Borders. Number 14, HIAS. Number 15, World Relief. Number 16, Catholic Charities.
Now we will talk about the perspectives surrounding the plight of refugees. Number 1, local perspective. In our neighborhoods and towns, people have different feelings about refugees coming to live with us. Some think it's good because it makes our community more interesting and helps us learn about new cultures. They believe refugees can bring new skills and ideas, making our community stronger. But some people worry that there might not be enough jobs or resources for everyone, or they're concerned about differences in culture. Groups in our community, like organizations that help refugees settle in, are really important in making sure everyone feels welcome and gets the help they need.
Number 2. National perspective. Across our whole country, the government decides how to deal with refugees. Some countries are open and want to help refugees, giving them rights and chances to become a part of the society. They think it's important to show kindness and offer safety to people who need it. But other countries might worry about having too many people come in and using up resources. They might focus more on making strict rules about who can come in and how many can come in. The government's decisions are influenced by what people think, how much money they are, and what they think is most important.
Number 3. Global perspectives. Around the world, the organizations like the United Nations help refugees and make sure they're safe. They also work with different countries to figure out the best ways to help refugees and protect their rights. These organizations think really important for countries to work together and share the responsibility of helping refugees. They want to make sure that refugees have a good life no matter where they are. They also help countries finding solutions so everyone can live in peace without fear.
How are these perspectives interconnected? All these perspectives are like pieces of a puzzle that fit together to help refugees. The local perspective, where people live, is important because it's where refugees settle down and become part of a new community. If the local community is welcoming and supportive, refugees can feel more at home and make friends easily.
National perspective, which involves the whole country, decides the big rules and policies about refugees. When the government makes fair and kind rules, it helps refugees have a better chance at building a good life.
Finally, the global perspectives, which looks at the whole world, helps to make sure that refugees are treated well without no matter wherever they go. When countries and organizations work together, they share resources and ideas to help refugees in the best way possible. So by considering all of these perspectives together, we can create a world where refugees are safe, happy, and welcome wherever they go.
In conclusion, after looking at the difficulties refugees face when moving to a new place, we see how people in different places all play a part in helping them. This means the people in their new neighborhood, the rules the government makes, and the help from the organizations around the world.
Even though resettlement can be hard for refugees, like learning new customs and dealing with rules, with kindness and teamwork, we can make it easier for them. Our question about whether resettlement is tough for refugees shows how important it is to understand and help them as they start over in a new home.
Thank you for watching our video.